Hey everyone, this is a Tale 2 podcast with me, Yousaf, and
Hasan or Hassan. It's Hasan, but people at my work call me Hassan. It's Hasan.
wonderful to know, Hasan. Hasan, why are we doing this podcast?
Money,
And
fame,
and
happiness.
yeah, that last one doesn't really work out. Me and what is he? My brother, my best friend.
This is a rhetorical question.
Nope. My lover.
Right, I can answer that for you. I'm your twin brother, and then that's it.
Okay, wonderful.
Not friends. Just happens to be born at the same time. And we grew up with each other. Not friends. I wouldn't say we're friends.
I mean,
just acquaintances. We see each other now and then.
Fair enough.
We wave at each other saying hello.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
So we're doing this podcast because we're bored. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is all of our friends.
Or is it?
Huh?
Or is it?
Sort of. We're in quarantine / lockdown.
I mean, we've found other things to do.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a new one.
Work.
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah.
We've been going for a walk. Well, not me. Not you, but me going for a walk now and then.
Yeah.
Looking at this amazing country that we live in.
Sure. Anyway, we're doing this podcast because me and him have been told we would be good on a podcast talking to one another.
I highly doubt that.
Well, a lot of people said we should do it, Hasan.
Your friends technically said it.
Yep.
Technically my friends as well, but let's just call them your friends.
Fair enough. Also, we did a podcast before, one episode.
Yes.
A pilot episode.
And what you didn't tell me is you actually put it up on YouTube.
Yep. And it got 150 views.
I thought it got more than that.
No, it got 150.
It's still not bad though. When you
Yeah.
think about it.
Well, it was a bit weird, like 10 random people in Russia listening to us to rant about games.
And it wasn't edited, was it?
I mean, it sort of was, but sort of wasn't.
Yeah, okay.
But, I edited the first half, then I gave up.
Yeah.
So,
and that was about 3 years ago. Wasn't
yeah,
it?
3 years ago. But now we're doing it again because we've got time now and we've got better mics.
Yes.
Because of the mics from last time.
You didn't buy stands, but mics will do.
Look, we'll be fine. We made makeshift stands from
books
and a jug. Anyway, if we got the same voice to you anyway, monotone, boring voice, that's your problem, not mine. Or
ours, technically.
Or ours.
But it's because we're twins, and a lot of people have told us that we've got the same exact voice. However, yesterday I did invite my brother to join a work virtual drinks.
Yeah,
I guess. It was someone leaving, and the game was 2 truths, 1 lie, and I couldn't think of a lie, so I just ran upstairs and said, "Can you just go on to this call kind of thing?" And then the lie would be you saying, "My name's Hasan."
Or Hasan,
because that's how they know me.
Yeah,
and you did it, and it was good.
Yes, it was witty.
Yes,
I've given you an interesting story to tell people, Hasan.
Yes, you made me even more interesting, Yousaf, in my desperate attempt to try to get people to like me.
But yes, this is a simply introduction episode. We'll go into more depth on. Well, the next episode will be on certain games we like. Hint: the game he's chosen for me, I don't like. But there's a reason why.
Another hint: it was the most favourite game that he's ever had. Let's leave that on the cliffhanger.
Another hint: it wasn't my favourite game.
Okay,
it was a disappointment.
Yes,
that made me cry.
Yes, okay. So what do we want to get out of this podcast, Yousaf?
I thought it'd be an interesting space to talk to one another,
even though we see each other every single day.
Well, we do, but usually when I'm working at work.
Look, that revolutionary phrase.
Yes, that
working at work.
Idea of working at work.
My word.
Yes. But yeah, it'd be interesting space for us to share ideas with the wider world.
Yes. Not all the ideas, just some of them.
Yes, just some of the ideas, not all of them. Because some ideas he cannot venture towards.
I just don't want to talk about.
Yes.
My choice.
Yes, obviously.
So I can't be bothered to go through the emails. Do you have an email address set up for this?
No.
Will we have it?
Oh, wait.
This gets sent out?
No, we do. You can see we're organised. But yeah, we do.
Yes. But just to be clear, we didn't think this would be easy. We thought it would be incredibly hard to do.
Yeah.
And we planned out every single thing. That's why I've got some books as a stand, because we planned that out. That's why my brother's using his water jug as a stand, because he planned all of this out.
And to be fair, I am doing most of the heavy lifting here.
Of course.
I am.
Yes.
I'm editing the podcast.
Yes.
I've designed a logo.
Yes. but think about
You had
it.
no input in that.
Oh no, I did give some critical feedback on that.
What was the critical feedback?
And it sucked. And what would this podcast be without me, Yousaf?
Yes, you're the star player on
What
this.
would happen to this podcast?
It
I mean,
would-
we haven't done the first episode, and if I wasn't here, Yousaf, this wouldn't even get off the ground. It would just be one lonely man talking about his life, about thoughts, and he's gonna put that out into the ether. That is the internet, to the void. That is the internet. And who's gonna listen to that? No one whatsoever.
And with that cheerful
Yes.
description of my life,
Yes.
I think we'll end this one here and start the first episode.
Actually, we won't end this one here. Do you know why, Yousaf?
Why?
Because we should talk about what we want to get out of this podcast. Technically, because I know what I want to get out of it. I know what you want to get out of it. Do you want to tell the ladies and gentlemen about your little feud with some random YouTuber?
So when we tried to do this podcast 3 years ago, the reason why I wanted to do it was there's a lady that I know, and she's became sort
You
of...
didn't use the word lady, did you, Yousaf?
I did. No, I did. I didn't call it anything else. I called her lady. Anyway, moving on
No,
swiftly.
we need to build drama. That's what we need to do.
Jesus
There needs to be like a big story behind this. That's how we sell
No,
this to people.
it's not a big story. It's just she does content.
I mean,
She's got, like-
she killed our dog. That's what
okay,
happened.
yes. I mean, we
And
never had a dog.
as a revenge, you're going to start up a podcast, and we're going to beat her in a number of views.
Yes. She got-
Just to be clear, she doesn't know who we are. I don't really know who she is. Yousaf does,
yeah.
and even then, they probably don't remember each other, and they don't talk anymore.
We sort of do. Well,
Oh.
we don't talk to one another actually.
Yes, well,
But
there you go.
basically, her content on YouTube, I think I could do better than that.
Right.
And
And her content, from what I remember, was going around the world to these amazing places, doing incredible vlogs, virtual logs. Not
Sort
virtual
of.
logs. And they were very, very good, very high quality and everything.
yes,
What do you think we're gonna do?
I have no idea, but let's give it a good college try.
Yes. Anyway, with me, what I want to get out of this is to show the world my brother, and especially people at work, because they've said, "Oh, you should do this," because I've mentioned it, something that we might do, and they said, "Oh no, yeah, you should do it," and I can show you off to them.
I didn't realise they cared about me.
Yeah, they do. They're very nice people. People at work are very nice.
Well, people at work, it's a pleasure meeting you on the call, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day or
Yes.
evening.
Yes, and also there's going to be a point where we're going to get incredibly successful with this. And we're raking all this money, and then
Sure.
and then what the plan is we're just going to stop doing these podcasts, and then people are like, "Oh my god, where have they gone? Where have they gone?" It's going to get to 3 months. They're like, they must come back. They must come back now. What's happened to the Tale of Two podcast? Where are they? And it's going to get to 6 months, and then we're like, "Oh my, where are they?" There's this incredible content that they're releasing every single week or 2 weeks, because
High production value.
yes. It's quality, not quantity, and it's gonna get to a year, and they're like, "Oh my god, you know what? They might pack it in. That might have happened." I've sent all these emails to their work email address that we probably have.
Gmail.
Gmail, yeah, there you go. And then just on the cusp of being forgotten, Yousaf, we come back with this amazing
Jesus.
hour-long special,
Yep.
like Friends, except there's more brown people.
I
Yeah.
guess. Jesus Christ.
And it's going to come back this amazing thing, and then calling us up saying, "Oh, we want to book you for tours and a book."
Sorry, you think... Actually, should we bring up the
Just to be
point?
clear, I believe none of this. I'm just trying to sell this to the audience. I believe none. I believe we're going to get probably a handful of listeners
Yeah.
every week, and then after a year, when we realise this has done nothing to our lives whatsoever,
Yeah.
we're just going to pack it in. Or this is going to just become a hobby that we just do.
Yeah,
We don't
probably a
care
hobby,
about,
to be honest.
the amount of views. We just do it because it's fun.
If it does become successful, I remember Hasan said he'll take all the money, all the ad revenue.
No,
and
Yousaf, it's 50-50. Look, listen, we're 50-50, Yousaf.
even though I'm doing most of the work.
50-50.
I mean, why would it be
Like
50?
I said, the star of the show and the man behind the scenes, Yousaf. The face of the podcast. Not admittedly a good-looking face.
Oh, jeez.
And the man behind the mystery that is the Tale of Two podcast, Yousaf.
Yes, I mean, I'm the one... Actually, should we tell the listeners about A Tale of Two podcast, the actual name, and
Ooh,
how
yes,
we came up with
yes.
that?
I mean, yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, so the initial name for this was the State of the Month, right?
Yeah, or the State of the Union.
And I listened to President Trump's speech at the State of the Union, And I went, why don't we do the State of the Month? That'd be a good idea. And I said that name, and you went, yes, that's actually quite good. And then we're doing well. We recorded the first episode, as you said, and then we found that someone took our name. Just last minute, they just took our name. Which I was quite disappointed at.
When he says disappointment, he was swearing constantly.
I was using obtuse language.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. This is what I do at work sometimes. I just throw in fancy words sometimes, and people are like, "Oh, he knows what he's doing."
Okay.
I don't. I don't know what I'm doing.
Wow,
And yeah, so about 3 years passed,
yeah,
and then we're trying to work out a new name. And I was just thinking, okay, we're twins. There's two, and then you said the Tale of Two, and I went, that's an excellent name because Charles Dickens, Tale of Two. Is it a story or poem or something like that? The story is basically about Paris and London during the 1800s. One is going through a revolution, the Industrial Revolution, and it's becoming the centre of the world to some extent. And then there's Paris in France, and they're going through a revolution of their own, which is the French Revolution, and it's bloody and it's chaotic, all that kind of stuff. And it's a good like kind of picture between two cities that are very close. And they're going through their changes in a certain way. And I went, that's an excellent idea, Yousaf.
Yeah.
And then what was your story behind the grand name that is The Tale of Two?
Well, my initial thought was, I think I was reading another story online, actually from Wikipedia, and Charles Dickens came to my head.
Of course, because then you saw The Tale of Two,
the Tale of Two
Cities. Is it a poem or
Cities.
story?
Huh?
We should know this.
Yeah, Tale of Two Cities. And then I thought...
But is it a story or a poem?
It's a story.
Story, okay.
Yeah, it's a book.
Oh, okay. Go on.
And then I thought, A Tale of Two Twins. That could be a good name.
No. You went Tale of Two Cities. Oh, okay. Tale of Two. Okay. Tale of Two Twins.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
you realised Tale of Two Twins sounds stupid. So then you went The Tale of Two, and then you came to me with that name, and I went, that's an excellent idea, sir. Thank God you didn't say you didn't call it The Tale of Two Twins, because that would have been stupid, and I would have ruined you for it, sir.
I mean, it was my thinking was like, we can both tell our tale every podcast episode. Jesus, yeah, I know.
Just say it is a good name. It's kind of like I don't know, Nike. It's a good name. It comes from an old Roman god,
Greek god, but yeah.
Listen, who did their history degree here, Yousaf? Huh?
And yet
I
I'm
know
right.
things about history.
And yet I'm right.
You might be, Yousaf. That's not the point. I'm saying to you that I know more about history than you do.
Well, that's lovely for you to say.
Yes.
But I'm right.
Let's gloss over that fact, Yousaf.
Okay.
And let's just say that I'm better than you. Anyway, so Tale of Two. That's how we came to the name.
Yeah.
And now what we might do is every week we'll just try to work out why we're actually doing this podcast.
Or bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, yes.
Yes. Or monthly. Who knows? At this rate.
There's I'll leave it till next week. But there's a story behind bi-weekly and my work and something that happened at work. It's quite funny.
Fair enough. Yep. Cool.
Anyway, cliffhanger. There you go. It's a mystery box. I'm doing what that guy does. The movie maker. What's his name?
Who?
The Star Wars. The new ones. They're not good. Go on. J.J. Abrams. Yeah. Everything that he does, there's always a mystery box, and it's amazing. It's good, and then it gets to the end, and it just doesn't. Nothing works. Nothing makes sense. Anyway, we'll talk about Lost and everything like that in the future.
Yeah.
Because me and you grew up with that, and that was a waste of our time, wasn't it? That was a waste of a childhood, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, right. I think we should wrap this up, the introduction. If you're interested in listening to more of us, we may have a catalogue coming with us just talking about random stuff.
Yes. If you subscribe, I think I'm putting this on YouTube and SoundCloud and hopefully iTunes. So if you
just do what you want, just listen in,
press like on whatever.
Well, not even that, just listen to it, and you went, that's alright, I'll listen to them in a few months' time.
Offer up your comments on anything.
You don't have to do that.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway.
That takes work to you, sir. Typing all those calories you need to type something out.
Yeah, and you need that right now.
Yeah.
The semi-apocalypse we're living in.
Yeah.
So,
or just tell a mate. Just say, hey, these guys are pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
These guys are quite enjoyable, on your morning jog, or
commute.
Well, not right now. We'll talk about that next week, Yousaf.
Yes, that is true.
But yes,
wonderful,
wonderful, good. Thank you for listening. See you next week.
Goodbye.